All right, guys, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. And today we've got another review from my buddy Ben Belkin from Jack Wolf Knives. He sent 4 slip joints along for me to look at, and this is number 4. Here's some info over here on a couple of his knives that'll be coming out next year. You've got the sharpshooter jack here. Really, really cool artwork done by the Marvel artist. So good that he's got stories behind these. It makes it awesome. And then you've got the low drag jack over here. The knife we're talking about today is a special one, and I'm telling you in advance while you say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, TV and Log. I'm telling you right now that this is going to be a longer video because I've got a lot to say on this one. This is a special knife, and I'm told that this is a knife that tells you whether a slip joint factory maker, whatever, is worth their salt because this is a tough one to make. This is the Northfield trim, number 38, in burnt orange bone and 1095 steel. It's a serpentine pattern, guys, and it's also called a split back whittler, which we will go into a little bit more in a moment. Again, I love this shield. It is a shield, as you might call it. It's a really cool shield, and again, this jig bone is gorgeous. And again, it almost feels like it doesn't even need to be said anymore, but the fit and finish, and again, you got these great fluted bolsters. Let's see, did I write down fluted or rat tail bolsters are what these are called? Really, really cool. Just beautiful. And again, it looks like on this one, they are brass pins as well. Brass liners as well. Just really, really beautiful. The fit and finish is phenomenal. I mean, just so well done. Now, what makes this one so special? We'll get into that here in just a moment. You know, there's a lot to say. So this is pretty much the most technical build of a slip joint. It's a very complex build. It's very treasured because of it. It has this wedge shape, as you can see, guys. You got 3 blades on this one. We'll come back and talk more about the wedge shape and the split back here in a minute. 3 blades on this one. So you've got, and by the way, this is a Northfield trim, so it is going to be a polished blade. It's going to be a little bit fancier. You've got the wording on the blade there. There you go, GEC, carbon, Northfield, and there you go. So this is the Wharncliffe blade. Then you have, let's see if I get the right one. You have a sheep's foot, and by the way, the numbers on this one are split. So let me show you the other one first. This is, oh, come on. There you go. This is the pin blade. So there you go, number 38. And 0, I believe, counts for the Wharncliffe blade. I'm not positive, so don't quote me. And then it has 3 blades, and it was made in 2021. So this is pretty much a brand spanking new knife, and Ben sent it out to me. And this, like I said, is a crazy treasured knife and very hard to get. So let's talk about this wedge shape, guys. So you have in the middle here, hold on, I got to keep my hand on there. You have a wedge of steel, okay? And then you have 2 back springs. Now, when I open the main blade, it uses both back springs. You see that? And this is not moving, okay? So the pull on that one is going to be way tighter, okay? So really, really cool. By the way, these are crescent nicks on this one. You do have some swedging here, which is really cool. We'll talk more about the shapes of the blades in a moment. No half stop on the main blade. Because it uses both springs. You do have a little gap there, but that's because of this wedge. And again, it uses both back springs. So that pull is closer to me to like an 8, 7 or an 8. I don't know. Again, I'm not the technical guy, so somebody else is going to tell you I'm wrong. Very snappy because it's got the 2 springs. The walk and talk is extremely snappy there. Okay, so then each of these guys takes up a spring by itself and does have a half stop. So this guy is on this spring, and this guy is on this spring. And they do have half stops, as you can see. real snappy on those. But the pull on these, because they're only using one spring, is closer to maybe a 5. Again, not the expert. But there you go. I mean, just crazy gorgeous. And it's got this look almost like a race car. I know it's a Whittler, and that's really crazy to say, but that's what it is. Now, let's talk about this, guys. By the way, centering is good on the main blade, and then these are offset so you can fit that main blade in between. Is that not the coolest thing? So they're cut in to give you that room for the main blade. And there's your wedge. As you can see here, this is the wedge that goes between. And that is just so cool. So you can imagine this is a giant ordeal to put one of these together. And it just, if that's the case, which it is, it just blows me away that it's done so well. Again, this main blade is so cool. I love a good Wharncliffe. Again, tapers down, but has plenty of room for the hand. So I wasn't able to find a lot of specs on this one. It sold for about $132. Again, don't quote me on that. That's what I'm seeing at DLT again. The closed length is 3.875 inches. The blade steel is, again, 1095, jig bone. I'm not finding a weight, but I did find something that referred to it around 2.5 ounces or maybe a little bit less, and I would say that feels about right. But again, if you just can't appreciate this wedge shape and what goes into the springs and how they work, and by the way, the springs are flat in this case in both positions, and then I think he said, Ben, if you correct me if I'm wrong, yep. No, it sticks up. Okay. But I'm getting my knives confused. There's too much in my head here. But there you go. So that is what I have written down on this one. Again, really cool knife. I did want to mention one more time, Javier Garcia. This is one of his slips. Very, very well done. There you go. And Javier is a big slip joint guy and a leather maker, and he's actually getting into, well, he does like knife repairs and knife mods and things like that, but he's working with Enrique Pena to become a knife maker, and he's going to make his own knives, guys. How stinking cool is that? So check out Javier Garcia, and this one is just super cool. Again, I really dig with this swooped shape here, the serpentine, how it fits in my hand. And again, plenty tight, not going to close on you. Really, really digging the looks of it as well. The swedging here on this blade. Just a beautiful knife. Ben, I am so thankful. This is the last of the 4, so I'm just going to say one more time, guys, I'll have Ben's info. Give him some love on Instagram. Go check him out. Check Jack Wolf Knives out. Jack Wolf Knives, there you go. And you know, just keep your eyes and ears peeled for when his knives will be coming out sometime in 2022. So, Ben, thanks so much. These will be moving on to another channel, and very excited for that. So, thanks, guys, so much for watching. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And what's wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. We have a lot of fun on this channel, so if you want to see fun, then stick around. Every Monday night, we do a live stream, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't checked that out before, you should do so. And guys, overall, thanks for the support, and thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.